What's up, guys? I'm here with my GBU Week 1 match versus one of our best friends, John Jr. Make sure you check him out in the description down below. And check out all of the GBU Season 1 coaches, because this is going to be a hype season. If you guys are ready for this, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, check if you are subscribed. We are going to be playing John Week 1. This is a very, very tough opponent. He has just came off of 2 finals appearances in the WPF Delta, which we were in, and then also in the BBR. So obviously a great battler. He is the person that got me into Pokemon. So yeah, we have a Terra Reverum with Terra Water this week. First off, let's talk about John's scary team. John has a Great Tusk, a Clefable, a Heatran, a Rotom, a Terra Iron Jugulus with Flying and Poison, a Snorlax, a Weavile, a Weezing, a Cinchesta, and an Oricorio. And then my team, of course, you guys already know. I have that Garchomp, Chi-Yu, Quaquaval, Rabami, Reverum with Terra. We have Terra Flying and Terra Water. We have Azelf, Decidueye, Gastrodon, Hoopa Unbound, and Komala. This whole week, I've been joking to John about bringing Komala, but I'm not going to bring that Pokemon. He obviously knows that. Either way, we are going to be Terra Water this week with high horsepower, Gunk Shot, Shift Gear, and Terra Blast for that Terra Water, so we can hit the Heatran. But we're probably going to be clicking high horsepower on that thing anyways. But to be hitting that Great Tusk is the main thing, which a defensive Great Tusk is very hard to deal with. But either way, our Reverum is 232 speed, jolly nature. This makes it to where we outspeed. I believe it is his, I should have wanted it. Okay. We have enough speed so we outspeed that Great Tusk. If they are 252 speed, jolly, whatever they want to run. But yeah, so we can't outspeed that Pokemon. We are a very offensive set, and we're trying to get that Shift Gear off because this Pokemon can go in once a Shift Gear is up. A Shift Gear gets up, and he does not deal with it very well at all. Heatran dies, Clefable dies. Great Tusk is his best option to deal with it. Iron Jugulus can maybe live one depending on his spread, but I mean, it does not want to take it would depend on what his Terra type is. If he is Terra Poison and he calls my Gunk Shot, I'm still going to do a whole lot of damage, but it's fine. Either way, I'm not too worried about it. Terra Iron Jugs is crazy this matchup. I will say that Terra Iron Jugs is crazy. John's been saying he's been going through either a heat sets or, you know, bringing regular sets. I don't know. Either way, I think Iron Jugs is going to be some setup set because it does get work up, but that is fine. That is fine. Next, we have our Gastrodon. This is just going to be, this is Mason Mount, or yeah, this is Manchester United nicknames, by the way. This is Marcus Rashford, and then this is Mason Mount. Gastrodon, we are 252 HP and 252 Spadef, plus Spadef nature. I believe we are, it is Calm. This is our check, I guess, in asterisks, one of our checks to a Terra Iron Jugs. It is a fallback plan. I should have brought Ice Beam, but or should have put Ice Beam on the set, but I am Stealth Rock, Recover, Surf, Clear Smog. Clear Smog is for Snorlax, because if they are setup lax, I have to spam that. Setup Clefable, obviously. Surf is for that Great Tusk, and then we are Storm Drain, so we just fully wall that Rotom Wash, unless that Rotom Wash wants to be like a Will-O-Wisp Hex set or something. But yeah, this is my fallback plan on not getting swept by an Iron Jugulus, basically. Next up, we have Garnacho, the Rabambi. This set is a very, very wonky last second set. I decided to go with this instead of an Azelf. Or yeah, it was Azelf. It was Azelf, an offensive Azelf. We are Sticky Web, Moonblast, U-Turn, Switcheroo. We are Choice Specs. Now, the whole thing with this, Webs isn't crazy into John, but Webs is pretty nice if Hoopa, or for Hoopa. But I really was worried about Snorlax, if you could not tell. So the whole thing is, I lead this Pokemon. I'm debating on leading Garchomp or this, but the whole thing is I can send this in, and then his switch is probably going to be Snorlax, and I'm going to click Switcheroo. That also is nice for a Heatran to take away their boots. Yes, giving a Heatran Choice Specs is very scary, but I feel like I have decent ways of dealing with that with my Gastrodon, because Gastrodon can completely wall its stabs, and then Garchomp can wall fire type moves. But either way, this Rabambi set's a little wonky. Kind of regretting bringing this thing, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll see. We'll see if it can put in work. Next, we have the captain, Bruno Fernandez, the captain with heavy-duty boots. We are enough speed to outspeed a Great Tusk. We have Spike, Surf, Earthquake, Ironhead. John knows I'm going to have some special moves if I am not fully special. I have Surf. We didn't need any investment to two-shot a Great Tusk, so I'm not running any special attack. We are minus defense though. Spikes, I really don't see how I can get spikes up, but I really hope I can. Ironhead is to be able to hit that Clefable, Earthquake, obviously for Heatran, and just to do a whole lot of damage, to be honest. This Pokemon, I'm kind of force bringing this Garchomp. I mean, Garchomp is a good Pokemon, so I mean, it's gonna come probably every week, but it was really hard to want to bring the captain, but we have to bring our captain. Next, we have Weavile, Anthony with Rocky Helmet. This is our Weavile check because we do not have one, and Weavile is probably going to demolish us, and that is okay. If the Pokemon was to demolish us, I would hope it is a Weavile. We are 200 base, or we are 200 speed, Jolly Nature. I want to say that is to outspeed a Heatran at max speed. But we are Roost, Aqua Step, CC, and we are Wave Crash. You see that Wave Crash? That is to catch John off guard and hopefully be able to two-shot a Clefable coming in. It just does a whole lot of damage, and then Roost, so we can obviously Roost off that recoil damage and then stay healthy for Weavile, hopefully. Lastly, we have Andre Onana with the Assault Vest for some reason. Oh, there it is. Andre Onana with Assault Vest, Hoopa Unbound. We are AV because we do not switch into Iron Jugulis, and this is our switch in to it. So we are Hyperspace Fury, Psychic, Focus Blast, and Gunk Shot. We have enough speed to outspeed Heatran. And then we just have attack and then HP. We needed the attack so we could two-shot. I want to say it was for a Clefable. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But we have Focus Blast to hit Heatran. Psychic is for that Wheezing, and then to also just hit Great Tusk on the special side, so then we don't have to, like, we O-code regardless. Like, that Pokemon has horrible special attack or special defense. And then also Hyperspace Fury just nukes this man's team, I will say that. Let me know what you guys think about this team, and I'm not 100% confident in this matchup. I think this matchup was like a 60-40 or like a 60-40 John's favor when it came to Mons, but I mean, let's see if we can pull it. We'll see if we can pull it out because Rashford has a good matchup, Anthony has a decent matchup, and we just have to see if we can deal with his overwhelming bulk and his overwhelming offense with Great Tusk into his other setup options. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this, and I will catch you guys in the battle. And we see the 6 we honestly think he would bring. Nothing crazy. No Rotom Wash is really good, but we are terrified of this team. We are terrified. Terra Iron Jugs, oh, is very scary. We're gonna go ahead and write down the Mons though, just to get that out of the way. My lead is going to be probably my Garchomp, but he could lead Weavile turn 1, so I don't want to do that. We're gonna think about it. I'm writing down his teams. I'm very nervous. I haven't recorded a league match in so long. We're going against Clefable, Snorlax. Huh? Oh, I'm Terra Water. What are you? Oh, okay. I'm leaving this in the video. Yeah, this is Terra Preview, by the way. This is Terra Preview. I forgot to say it to John. But yeah, I am Terra Water on this. We're gonna go ahead and lead with our. I don't want to lead with Garchomp, and then, well, if he leads Garchomp, or he's going to lead Weavile. I'm going to lead with my Garnacha, or Garnacho. That is, this is Manchester United nicknames, by the way. Good luck, Eflin and John. Go ahead and lock our team, and let's see. We cannot pick up a week 1 dub. Whew. I'm very nervous. I don't want to get beat. I do not want to get beat. I literally am under the same roof as John, so that would suck if I do, because I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with this dude. We are Terra Reverum, so let's see what he goes. He leads the Weavile. Okay, cool. So we call the Weavile lead. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with that switcheroo. The whole point in this is that we are switcheroo. I think we can live 1 move regardless. I think we can live one regardless. Yeah, so I'm going to click switcheroo. I'm going to click switcheroo because if I click switcheroo here, then I can call the Snorlax, right? Let me see what else he can go into. He could just go into the Heatran. Giving Heatran this would suck. So maybe I'll just click Moonblast. We're gonna click switcheroo. We're gonna click switcheroo. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, well, he stays in. Okay, well, we give this choice specs. So let's go ahead and see what he does. Okay. Let's see what he gives me. Okay, we obtain a Focus Sash, so we're gonna live any one hit. Well, he Icicle Spear, so this is probably gonna knock us out. He's gonna be locked into this though. We give him our Rabombi, which sucks. Not a very good turn for us. Not a very good turn for us at all. He's just gonna pick up a turn 1 KO. I really expected him to switch. That's crazy. But he was just gonna give us take him down to a Sash. So I mean, I get it. I get it. He is locked into this now though, so we just go into this. We had to switch into this with Rocky Helmet, Quaquaval, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still writing down my Pokemon. Gastrodon and Rabombi. All right, we're gonna take a second here, get our bearings. That was kind of a bad first turn for me, but that is okay. That is okay. Weavile kills Quaquaval. Okay. Or not Quaquaval, but you know what I mean. His switch in here is probably the Clefable. So what I'm going to do is double into my Reverum. I'm going to double in my Reverum. Because that's all I can really do. If he calls this switch and goes into something else, then yeah, okay, we get the double right. We get the double right. Okay, cool. We get the double right into the Clefable. That is his only switch into this, so I assume that's what he was going to do. And I'm on the back foot, turn 1, so I really needed to make a play. So we go into Rashford or Reverum. Okay. I think what we do here is we don't really need to overplay. I'm just going to Terra and Terra Blast Water, I believe. He could be, I think he could be some weird tech. He can go into it. I don't think he can go into Heatran, so I'm just going to go ahead and Terra and then Terra Water. He knows I'm Terra. He knows I'm Terra. We don't really want to get rid of this typing, actually. So we're just going to click High Horsepower, get some damage off, I think, and see what he wants to go for. But we cannot afford this to let this man get to +2 defense. We cannot afford him to get +2 defense. So maybe I just attack what's in front of me, right? Like he dies, right? There's no point in me. I'm clicking Terra Water, Terra Blast. And I'm gonna click High Horsepower. I'm gonna click High Horsepower. We'll click High Horsepower. Okay, he stays in. I overplay. What does he click here? Okay, he clicks Trick. Okay, so he tricks item. What is this going to be? What is this going to be? He switches item to target, and we get Lagging Tail. I don't think you lived a Gunk Shot, so I guess he was calling the Shift Gear. That's a good play on John's part. I don't know what he goes into now, though, because this thing dies. We did a lot of damage, so we know he's not defensive. I think I'm just gonna click the same. I think I'm just gonna click the same thing because there's no shot. We really lost nothing in Gunk Shotting there because even if he went into Heatran, then we resisted fire and steel. So kind of a bad play on my part, to be honest. But I don't see why we don't just Gunk now. Does this Pokemon learn a ground type move? Let me see if this Pokemon learns some dumb ground type move real quick. Because it is a Clefable, so it might. It learns Dig. I mean, I don't think he's going to click Dig here. His Gunk Shot switch in is not really anything, so I'm going to stay and click Gunk. So he does switch out now. If this is Heatran, good play on him, but then I'm just going to Terra and click Terra Blast. Dawn Feral. Okay, so this is the Great Tusk. So I think I might just Terrastalize and click. This is Booster. This is attack. I expected a Choice Scarf. He has defense. Okay, so he's defensive. So he's going to be +1 defense. Gunk Shot is going to come off, and we do a, honestly not a bad chunk. I will take that. Terrible. We get a poison on a Gunk Shot. That kind of sucks, to be honest. Sorry about that, John. Because that is good damage. That is good negligible damage. Or not negligible, good residual damage. We're going to switch out now though. We don't have a great switch into this. I think we just go into our let me think. If he clicks bulk up here and then gets a +1 attack, does my Gastro live one? Is my question. If he's he can't be max attack, but he could be whatever it is. So he's he could be like no HP. I think I'm gonna go hard Garchomp. I know that sounds whack. I think I'm gonna go hard Chomp. If he Ice Spinners here, then he picks up the KO. Then he picks up the KO, but I don't see why he would Ice Spinner here. I don't see why he would Ice Spinner here. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the Garchomp. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Probably a bad play on my part. He Ice Spinners. Fucking hats off to you, John. You Ice Spinner here. I'm assuming we're gonna see something like okay, he just had long rushes. Okay, cool. So that does a whole lot of damage. You're gonna take Rough Skin, and you're also going to take poison damage. So that was my whole thing. You're gonna take Rough Skin, and you should be in range of Surf. They are in range of Surf. I should outspeed. I did prep to outspeed this thing. I think I'm just going to click Surf. I'm not gonna think about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Surf just so we can see if we can pick up a KO on this thing, because I really do want to pick up a KO, and it would be nice. So it's not looking too hot for us, folks. I overplayed pretty bad my first two turns. I made a good comeback double, and then I overplayed. Should have just gunk shotted, because I really did not lose anything in gunk shotting. But either way, you know, you live and you learn. My commentary is probably really bad because this is my first match I've commentated in a while. But let's see if we can pick up a KO. We get rid of this threat. That would be very, very nice. He has to suspect I'm Special Chomp, just because I always talk about Special Chomp. He could also just go into like his Clefable, but I think Surf and Iron Head might do enough, because he did not. I think he's Spadef, so Iron Head might do enough. We're gonna go ahead and see what he does. So he does switch. This could also be his Snorlax to see when I am. So he goes into Clefable. Okay, cool. So he's gonna see we are Surf. This is going to do nothing, and then we could probably Iron Head. To pick up the KO. We get a crit. Okay, so he's very Spadef. I think what he's gonna do here is click a setup move. So I think my only option, I'm just gonna go back into my Rev Room. Even though we are lagging tail, that's fine. We're just gonna double back in my Rev Room, because if he clicks Moonblast here, then he is going to absolutely nuke my boy. So yeah, we'll see. And then I think that next turn, if he stays in, if he clicks Wish here, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Terrasilize and click Terra Blast Water, probably. Let's see if he calls this and clicks some crazy stuff, because I'm not terrored yet, like Dig. We just see a Wish. Okay, cool. So he probably is gonna try to go into his Great Tusk, right? And I still think Terra Blast Water should take it out from the range it is. So I don't think he's gonna stay in here. And I don't want it to get back up to like full. So his switch in he doesn't really have a good switch into this. So I'm gonna Terra Blast, and I'm gonna Terra Blast Water. So I think he tries to go back into that that Pokemon. But if we see him, oh my god, he's gonna stay in. What, John, what are you doing? Why are you just trying to give me this Mon? Why are you just trying to give me this Pokemon? If he clicks Protect here, then that's fine. That's fine. That's really not a bad play. But if he clicks like an attacking move, I'm gonna be livid. Okay, he just clicks Protect. Okay, never mind. Okay, so now I think I'm going to click Gunk Shot, because now he doesn't really have a switch in. Because the switch in is what? Heatran? I really think I really thought he was going to double, but Clefable now has shown Wish, Trick, which you got Expert Belt, which is fine, but I'm just gonna click Gunk Shot. I'm just gonna go Gunk Shot now, because if he goes Heatran, I can just click the one move, and I think Great Tusk does take this. I think if I hit, that would be amazing, and we do miss. I think it doesn't really matter, because if he was max HP, max defense, I did like 10 to 12%. So any damage is good damage, but like, I'm not too mad about that. We live any hit from this Pokemon. I think I'm just gonna take it. I think I'm just gonna take a KO. To be honest, I don't have a switch into this. We know he's not set up We know he's not set up Clef, but I need that Clear Smog on my Gastrodon, so I want to keep Gastrodon. I'm just going to take a KO, because I don't know what he kills me with. I'm just going to click Terra Blast. This should be a KO. Yeah, that's a KO. Okay, cool. So we do finally pick up a fucking kill. Reverum kills. I almost wrote Donphan. Kills Kratusk. Okay, cool. So Reverum does pick up one. I told John Reverum would pick up 6 the first time we talked, and then I said pick up 3, and then I said pick up 2. It's picked up 1 so far. We'll see if it picks up another. I doubt it. But we do not get 6-0 by John, so a dub's a dub, am I right? I should have just clicked Moonblast turn 1 to get as much damage off on that Weavile, because now Weavile is at full health. Now Weavile is at full. But that's okay. We are lagging tail, so that kind of sucks. How much does a knockoff do from a Weavile? He also got 4 hits with the Icicle Spear, so lucky, am I right? So this is 53 to 62, and he's gonna click knockoff, right? So what I'm thinking is, do I want my, I mean, I have to go to my Quack. I have to go to my Quavel, but like, I think what I might do is just stay in on an SD play. I think that's what I might do. I think I might just stay in on an SD play. See if I hit a gunk. He does a click knockoff. Okay, cool. So he's gonna kill this Pokemon. Reverum is going to die. Weavile is picked up too. Weavile kills Reverum. I would rather my my Quack not get knocked off. And we just go into Quavel now, and we click. Clefable is at full. Let me think here. Weavile's looking very nice against me. I should not have Terra'd. I should have kept my typing. I don't think it mattered. But I think I go Quack, and I think I click Wave Crash, guys. I think that's what I do. Because I don't think he's a defensive Clefable. I think he's a specially defensive Clefable. And if that's the case, we do a whole lot of damage. So I'm thinking I click Wave Crash here. I know, I'm fucking crazy. I'm clicking Wave Crash. We'll see how much this does. Oh my god, let's see how much this does. If this doesn't do half, he's going to be livid on this if this does over half. I need this to do over half. Please. Oh, that's a roll. Oh my gosh. How much is he? Can he ever be in, he's not 252. I know he's not. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, guys. Hear me out. That is on. I'm clicking Wave Crash. I do not care. Do I care? Do I look like a person that cares? Do I lose the Weavile? It's looking like I do. Hold on. Let me see something. Can my Hoopa set live a Weavile Icicle Spear? Can it live an Icicle Spear? That is 3 hits. I'm risking it. I'm risking it for the biscuit, guys. Can we get a roll? I don't know if it's a roll. Oh, that's on like 1. Please don't tell me. Yeah, that's on like 1. He clicks Wish. Okay. He did not expect that. So obviously he's going to click Protect. I can call the Protect and click Roost. That would be a big brain play. He could also switch into his Jugs. He does not want his Jugs to take damage. If he clicks Moonblast here, guys, that's a good play on him. We do see Protect, so we get to play right. Nice. Okay, we're gonna see what he's at. We're not completely screwed. We do show the Roost. We do call it. Okay, let's see what he ends up being at. Probably, I mean, at a decent amount of health. That looks like he's still a roll. Looking like I'm clicking Wave Crash, John. That looks like a better roll than what it was. So we're gonna go ahead and click it again. We're going to see if Anthony, the boy Anthony, can pick up a fucking kill. Come on, please, I beg you, please kill, I'm begging you, please kill. Oh my god, it's still on 1. That's not a roll in my favor then. He's gonna go ahead and click Moonblast and kill us. Yep, he's gonna kill us. Oh, he kills us. That's probably game, because Weavile does beat us now, but that is okay. That is okay. Clefable kills Quack. I don't know if those were continuous rolls, because if they were, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. We can go into Chomp. We can go into our Hoopa. We'll put this in a better position. We'll put this in a better position. I go into Chomp. I kill this. I mean, he goes into Jugs. I mean, I think the best option is to go into this and click. Let me think. Weavile's looking really nice against me. Weavile's probably gonna pick up like 4. I'm trying to think what is the best option for me to go into, guys. I'm thinking what I do here is like go into my Chomp. Chomp's looking like it still has some decent usage. I'm gonna go into Chomp. I'm gonna go into Garchomp, and we should be able to pick up a KO. I'm going to probably just click Iron Head, because if he goes into Jugs, it gives me some damage. And if he goes into Jugs, then I have Assault Vest, Hoop Unbound. So, and we'll see what he decides to do. I'm assuming his Hoop Unbound set is going to be crazy. I don't know if those are rolls, to be honest. All of those, we'll have to exchange that. We'll have to exchange sets after, obviously. But Garchomp is going to pick up a KO. Kills Clefable. So, really wish I would have ran like a banded set on that Quack, but I really need to be Rocky Helmet for that Weavile. Weavile's going to be able to come in here and pick up another KO. I'm thinking I just sack, because I really don't want my Gastrodon taking any damage, because I am clear Smog for that Snorlax. And then we'll just, if the Snorlax comes in against that, then, or if the Snorlax starts setting up, we're just gonna have to spam it. So he goes into his Iron Jugs now. Okay, what does this Pokemon get? It is booster what? It is booster speed. Okay, what does this Pokemon get? What does this Pokemon get? What am I missing? 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 I don't see anything. It gets Work Up, so Work Up is a move John likes to run. That is a move John likes to run. He is Terra Flying here. I have to switch out and go into my Assault Vest Mon, I think. I think that's what I have to do. Because I should be able to live any one hit from this thing. +1 flying. He's gonna click Work Up here. I live any one hit from this thing if he does that. Am I able to beat it? Probably not, but I don't know what I do after. To be honest. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna see what he decides to do. He is going to Terrasilize. If he just if he just Hurricanes here, I don't take half. So, but I assume this is gonna be like a Work Up or something, which is a good set. With booster speed, that is a really good set. But let's go ahead and see what he clicks. Let's see. Is it a Work Up? I knew it, bro. I knew it. We're gonna go ahead and click. Hyperspace Fury. I said Fury. Hello. And does that have a chance to miss? Does Hyperspace Fury have a chance to miss? If it does, I'm not clicking it. So I don't remember. It does not. Okay. A crit would be nice, to be completely honest. Okay, so this doesn't kill us. This never kills us. If we get hit in confusion though. Okay, cool. So he's not max special attack, and we do a decent chunk. We do a decent chunk. I still think that's game though, because I don't think Gastrodon. Okay, Gastrodon can live one depending on a spread. Gastrodon can live one. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I win them, guys. I think this is a wrap. I think what I do here though is he has to click Hurricane, and he has to hit. So my goal, John, how about you miss? You can click Dark Pulse and probably pick up the KO here, I think. But how about you miss, John? Click Hurricane and miss. He clicks Terra Blast. I think this picks up the KO. This should. Iron Jugulus kills Hoopa. That should be GG's. GG's to John. I'm like 90% certain. That is some heat, but I did not have much for it because I let my Gastro go down. So what I'm thinking I do, or not my Gastro, but like I let my I let my Rabambi go down. Didn't really have a way to deal with that. Maybe I could have ran Thunderbolt, I guess, but I think that did more. I go into Gastrodon. Let's see, Terra Blast. Terra Blast does 61. Okay, so he has it a Hurricane to pick up the KO. I don't kill with a Surf. So what I'm thinking I do is like clear Smog and go into Garchomp after, and then he's still in range. I have to hope for a Surf crit. It's the only thing I can think of. I can recover stall this maybe? Question mark. I recover. I think he goes for the Hurricane. Can I get a miss, please? Can I get a miss in the chat? Can I get a miss? He clicks Terra Blast, so he's just gonna Terra Blast twice. Can I get a crit? Crit, please, crit. Please give me a crit. Please, crit. Oh, and he barely hangs on. That's gonna be GG's. Oh, after lefties, is there any chance? This might be a chance. He might have to hit a Hurricane. If I was Ice Beam, then oh well, this should be GG's though. I don't have any way to deal with it. Gosh. Can I live? I do live. Okay, so we are gonna pick up another KO. We take that. Gastrodon kills Iron Jewelist. So it is going to be probably a 3-0 loss, which honestly, I am not completely mad about. Going into this match, I didn't think I had a horrible matchup, but I was like, made jokes about John C teaming me. But for my first match back, like recording, I'm not too angry about my performance. I made a couple misplays in the beginning, but I think I've done a decent job trying to come back. But this Pokemon does just win the game. Weavile's gonna pick up 4 KOs. Johnny loves that Pokemon. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, but let's see if we can't call this dude trying to do something dumb. We're gonna click Clear Smog. No, he just clicks Icicle Spear. He is a man of integrity. Weavile kills Gastrodon. Weavile kills Garchomp. GG's to Jonathan, the boy Jonathan. Let's go ahead and show him our Yash. We are not Yashi Berry. Weavile picking up 4, man. I told John when we were talking about it, we were like, honestly, it doesn't even do that good. But it is going to pick up 4 KOs against us. GG's to Jonathan. Make sure you guys check him out in the description down below. Was kind of a thrashing. He kind of beat my ass. Heatran didn't even come out. Snorlax didn't even come out. But that is okay. Honestly, I am not too mad. Let me know what you guys think about this match in the comment section down below. What plays do you think I could have made differently? Obviously, I know I could have played the beginning of the game a little bit differently. But other than that, I'm really not too mad about my performance. I was just trying to call the Snorlax coming in. That was my whole plan with the choice specs. I also overplaying with the gunk shot was the biggest misplay, because if I just gunk shotted there, I'm like 90% certain I killed based off of how much that Terra Blast did. So I think if I gunk shotted there, it would have been the best play, because then my Reverend would have actually had a use. But either way, guys, let me know what you think, like I said, and that's gonna be it for this video, guys, and I will catch you guys later.